Booyah!
Hey.
Hello. How you two doing?
Great. We got to share this out, though.
I just did a few little shares.
Well, I'm still waiting on the notification on my phone.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Well, I'm just better than y'all. Let's just admit
There it is.
better.
I don't think we'll go that far just yet.
Okay.
I might have a few interruptions coming and going. If I do, I'll go off screen if I have too many.
Okay. So for those of you who have just joined us, Nick is not with us at the moment. Today is his sister's birthday, and they are having a little bit of a dinner and celebration that Ilene was not invited to.
I didn't even get my cup still.
I wouldn't know why.
So Nick said that he would be coming on a little late. He said only about 15, 20 minutes late, but being his sister's birthday, I don't think I would blame him if he didn't show up at all. But we shall see. We shall see. Meanwhile, share, everybody. So we don't have a guest this week. So tonight we're just gonna kind of like wing it. We have like a starting topic that I do believe that Adrienne is gonna start us off with.
Yeah. So we're gonna discuss Wayne. Hey. Brad. Hi. John. Okay. Who's Facebook user? Come on. So, we're going to discuss retrograde. It is over today. Are you sure he's not getting married to Sam? What? I missed all that. I don't know what's going on there.
Samara is the girl that climbs out of the well in The Ring. The movie The Ring.
I'm worried. So, okay. Today is the end of retrograde.
Thank God.
No, it's not. It's kind of like the rain, soaks the ground. It's going to take a while to dry up. It's going to take a while to go away. But some of the things I've seen about this happens 3 or 4 times a year. Mercury stops moving. So they say it starts going backwards. It looks like it does. It really doesn't. It just kind of stops there. So now it's starting to move forward through the degrees of zodiac. Okay. So that means with this one, all things with communication, slow down. So if you're having arguments with people, blame it on that. If you're having trouble making decisions, blame it on that.
Like in the last couple of weeks?
Yeah. So what we're supposed to do is slow down. Not make any decisions, not anything crazy, but we are supposed to look backwards. If some old boyfriends come back into the picture, be careful with it, but acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Don't make decisions. Friends from the past could come back. That's one of the big things that happens. Hey, Rosie, Denise.
Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Well, you know what, Adrienne? With that being said, that certainly would explain a few things that's been going on these last few weeks.
It would. This is known for chaos. So if you're wanting to go, kind of look in your past instead of your future, look at albums, old pictures. Don't go connect with anybody. Not right now. That's not the time to do it. June 3rd, tomorrow. Planet of Communication will station in Taurus. I don't know how many of the rest of y'all are bullheaded. I'm a Taurus. It says the vibe is not going to be positive. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise, right? That I'm bullheaded.
Well, actually, I was raising my hands. Guilty.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be intense. And it's going to be locked in a square with Saturn in Aquarius. Now, what that means exactly, I have no idea. But it goes into retro the next day. Both planets are supercharged. Conversations regarding authority, career, and negotiation are going to be more intense. Stay away from them. Negative thoughts. It says you can accomplish anything if you can keep the negative thoughts away. It's kind of hard to do with all this going on.
Yeah.
Keep track of what you can change and take advantage of it. What? I'm a Leo and stubborn as hell. Brad, I don't know. I think I give you a run for your money. I do believe a Taurus is a little more stubborn. Or bullheaded.
Denise says she's a
Forewarning,
Capricorn.
I know Adrienne on a personal level. You got nothing on this woman.
Denise said the same thing, but she's a Capricorn, and I do believe she's stubborn as hell.
Capricorn. There's something else too that I don't know the whole deal on Capricorn. I'm sure she can tell us. But
I mean, she has to be stubborn to deal with Ernie.
I don't know that stubborn is the word for her.
I'm being nice.
No, I think she's just won't settle, and she knows what she wants, and she's going to get it. I don't think that's stubborn. I think that's knowing who you are.
There you go. Denise got exactly what I was trying to say.
So we take Denise and her stubbornness, and we put it up against Ernie and his love for biscuits. So,
bossy. Okay, yeah, I'll go with that. She's bossy. Okay,
and that's why I love you,
Brad. My wife would beg to differ. I'm sure she would, and I'm sure all wives would.
Wives don't count.
We have a little different word for our husbands that are not quite submissive, but we'll leave that word out of here for now.
And right now, I am so glad I am not one.
Biscuits always win. Ernie just got a homemade cheesecake. Denise, did you do that for him, or did someone else? Because if you did, that's see, there's a back and forth there that actually works.
I can't wait to meet see those goofballs again. I wish they'd be with me on the 25th, but nope,
See,
they had to
did it.
it.
She did it. So, see, there's a back and forth there. That's awesome. That's what you're supposed to do. But one of the interesting things I found on retrograde was you're supposed to like take a weighted blanket, which is supposed to be like comfort and like somebody holding you so you can release all the tension. I guess if you don't have somebody holding you, you can do that. Or if you're not comfortable releasing tension with the one you're with, which probably means you should be with them. But that's a whole different story we won't get into. Jeremy, are you sharing?
I'm still sharing this thing out. I'm sharing a little bit more than I usually do now that I got that damn restriction off of me.
Yeah.
So here comes the restriction again.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. The restriction was actually on invites. And so far, I had not really been hit on sharing. So this time I'm going to push it tonight. Because what I want to do is for the ones that decline to share, I can just leave those groups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. If we share all their stuff, there's no reason for that.
Exactly.
Denise saying she can't come on the 25th because she has to go to work? I mean, who needs a job? Who needs money? Come on.
That'd be me.
But she got me stuck with Todd. Thankfully, Leanne will be there, so that'll be good.
Todd is awesome.
Lord.
Is Shannon going to be able to be there?
Yeah, it's going to be Shannon, Ray, Beth, me, Todd, and Leanne.
That's
and
awesome.
then Tiffany, I think, is going to be there.
That's awesome.
Now, which month is this?
This month, the 25th of this month. Oh, please, please, please don't send Ernie.
Hell yeah, send him. I want to see this.
They don't have continental breakfast in the morning with biscuits.
On the 25th, I will just have gotten back home from New York, because I will be in Salamanca on the 23rd and coming back home on the 24th. And my birthday is on the 26th.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
And now Ernie's threatening to come.
Let's go.
I'm going to take my gun. Just no one say anything.
Okay.
I'll take my EAD stone and it'll keep Ernie away.
If you want to keep Ernie away, just tell him there's a no biscuit zone.
No biscuits or cheesecakes.
There you go.
So what have you seen kind of working differently with you, Adrienne, since retrograde started?
You do tend to kind of go backwards and look back. You just have to remember looking back is not always the answer.
That is true.
But, sometimes it is. Sometimes you can see the mistakes you've made and not repeat them. Sometimes you can realize that somebody else was just an asshole and probably shouldn't even mess with them.
And sometimes you might find a long lost love that you should be with.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that right, Adrienne?
That's very true. So I try not to judge too much, and I try not to, I don't, until I hear people talking about it. Hi, Don.
Hello.
I'm attention to retrograde. I know what I'm thinking, I know what I'm feeling, and I know it's weird. Whatever. It's time to fix this. Energy workers, light workers, we go into this up, down. So it's retrograde really doesn't, it affects us, but not to that extent. We're like, okay, what is it now? Who's done what to us now?
It's like I can always, things will just nothing. It's like nothing goes as planned. And then I'll go look it up. I'm like, we're in retrograde. It's like nothing goes as planned.
Yep. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, I'm very spontaneous, but I also don't like to sit at home on weekends. I don't like that. I'm going to be out doing something. I don't care what it is, but I'm not sitting at home where I look at these four walls 8 hours a day at work. Nope.
That's right, because you work from home too, don't you?
Yeah. My bedroom is my office.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I do not want to spend 16 hours a day in there. No.
See, I haven't even really been to my house that I actually have my bed in since I left there this morning.
Dawn, as Cancer and an empath, it was crazy. Up and downs, but I do a lot of healing. Yeah, right. And that's exactly what it's for. Empath, light worker, energy worker. You may as well just be in a tailspin. You have to figure out how to ground. You have to figure out how to fix it. And sometimes you can't fix it yourself. You really do depend on others who know what you're talking about.
Oh gosh, we got Denise and Ernie up in this joint.
Hey, I reached the end of my list.
I've cleaned
I'm
it.
done sharing now.
Yeah, I'm glad you're starting to feel better and everything, Denise.
Who's the hooker?
There ain't no telling with Ernie because I know if he's calling Denise the hooker, then he's not gonna have a place to sleep much longer. And if he's
Sam,
talking about me,
NKOTB tour.
oh, I want to go. When is it? Oh, sorry, I think I just showed my age, but I want to go.
What?
Oh, here's a good one. You unlock the group ambassador badge in such and such group, a group I have never participated in. Has anybody else been getting those things where you're getting all these badges for these groups for being such a great member, and you look at this group and it's like, I haven't done a damn thing with this thing.
Yep.
I think people are starting to turn their badges on more than they used to, where people can start getting the badges.
They might, but when you've never done anything but maybe share a show, shouldn't be getting a badge.
Not even that.
Yeah, that's what I've gotten badges for. Adrienne said her bed's in her office. Just saying.
So you're the hooker.
That's all right. I'll take it. Before I get too old to be called anything like that, I'll take it.
Yeah, me, I can't really speak on this whole job thing because I kind of have one, kind of don't.
You have one waiting. It's just a matter of you may get there someday.
If I get back there.
Right.
I actually ran into a coworker yesterday at Walmart, and he said that people are still talking about that accident.
I bet.
And he even told me that I should never have to go back to work again. And I'm like, well, it'd be nice, but I'm not going to be expecting it.
Oh, okay. Ernie said that admin helper crap that Facebook turns on. Okay.
Denise, private message me. If you go on the cruise, we need to hook up and go.
She don't want you going on the cruise with her. Stop it.
It's the NKOTB cruise. Okay.
I didn't know they were still around.
Oh yeah, they got new album. I got the new album.
New Kids on the Block. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, good God. Aren't they dead? I mean,
No. Well, two of them are actors.
are they walking with canes right about now? I mean,
No, they're in their mid-40s, I
Can we
think.
share, Denise?
40s. They were my age. I know they're not. Well, they might be 40s, but not early.
Well, wait, when did they come out?
Was
That's a
that
good
the
question.
90s? Hold on. Well, I can't look it up. My phone's charging.
Oh, I can.
Yes, he is. He is, Denise. Hence Blue Bloods.
Because the only two that I know are Mark Wahlberg and Donnie Wahlberg.
I
Well,
didn't
see,
even know their names.
Mark was never in
Okay,
it. He was supposed to be, but he
1987.
didn't.
Okay,
Okay.
87, guys. 87.
1980.
I knew it was early 90s, late 80s, something like that.
Okay, so
Yeah,
they
that
came
was
out
35
in
years
87.
ago.
How old were they when they came out in 87?
They were young. They were our age. I mean, they're about my age, if not a little bit older.
Mm.
But
Well, think of it this way. If they came out at the age of 20, they're all at least 55.
Right. I think they did come out a little earlier than 20, though.
Yeah, because I just saw the newest Mark Wahlberg movie.
Okay. Dawn,
And he doesn't look
early 50s.
he doesn't look that old.
I get it. Early 50s. Okay. Because I knew they were pretty much my age. When they came out and everybody had the posters of them up on their wall, whatever.
Oh, shoot. My husband kicked him out of Spencer's one year when they were in town for their concert. I got in the newspaper for it. I was like, I had that framed forever. But I had the dolls. I had the bedspread. I had, you name it. I had it. The big old pins.
Did you like, were you in the era of Kirk Cameron?
Well, yeah, but not anymore.
I don't even know what he's doing anymore, but see, I was that age. We'll leave it at that. But I was into the older men. So yeah, Little House on the Prairie, the daddy, yeah, that was my crush.
I
Isn't
did
it,
Michael J. Fox, yes.
isn't it Michael Landon?
Michael Landon.
See, I'm with Denise. Michael J. Fox. Yeah.
I couldn't do Michael J. Fox. Nope. Now, I like him now just because of, I know what he's been through. I know what he had to actually act through. And he was very open with it. So I like him real well.
From what I understand, he won't even take medicines for it to try to calm him down.
That's what I heard at one point. I don't know. I haven't kept up with any of that recently.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of old bands. I can't remember which ones are coming to town. And we were talking about going, but I want to say maybe it was Poison and some other people, but it's kind of scary. I don't really want to go sometimes because I don't want to ruin memories of them. Like Skid Row and things like that. I just, if it doesn't sound the same, it's going to kind of ruin some things for me. But New Kids on the Block still sound good.
Wait till you see them. It's going to ruin everything for you.
Back to the Future is such a fun series to watch.
We really got off of it.
I met all of them a few times. Great guys. Who, Don?
Probably, let's see. Where's that one?
Probably talking about New Kids on the Block.
But you did say in retrograde you do reflect on your past. So there we are still talking about retrograde.
But we do want to reflect on the past and leave it there and not revisit it and go, oh, holy hell, what was I looking at back then? Because this ain't them. Who is God? The famous family now. The guy can't talk for shit because he's so damn messed up.
Ozzy Osbourne?
Yes. He makes no damn sense. But he used to rip some heads off some rats with his teeth. Look at him now. He ain't got no teeth.
I'll tell you what, Ozzy is one of those few people where you can't understand a damn word that he says when he's talking, but when he is singing, to me, he's crystal clear.
Does he sing anymore at all? I don't think he has in years.
I don't know.
Oh, I was told yes, he does.
Yeah.
Oh, because does he go to Ozfest too? Was he at Ozfest when Brandon was there?
I saw
the head off the bat. Yes, Ken. That's what I remember. How we got the corona. Oh God. I do know he's a lot. Okay. I'm gonna stop right there before we get political. He can't make a sentence. The dude can't make a sentence. He doesn't know who his wife is about half the time. Bless her heart, she takes care of him like she always has. I think the world of her. The kids, they have a lot of respect. Well, the boy, I don't know about the girl anymore, but the boy has a lot of respect for his dad.
The only thing about the daughter, and I can't even remember her name, the only thing about the daughter is that I know that she did get into music for a little bit, but I've only seen her do one song, and that was a Madonna song, Papa Don't Preach.
Right. Joanne, I'm well aware that the boy's doing.
Didn't
I've talked to him, and he is also well aware of his father. He pulls no punches with that. He's actually a very down to earth guy. Osborne's one to believe. That's what I actually talked to him about. He was doing a small series with the brothers. Somebody tell me who they were.
The Ghost Brothers.
Yes. He was doing a series with those, and that's what we were discussing. I haven't seen much on the Ghost Brothers anymore here recently.
I like them.
I do too. I do too. And I like
I
that.
have never seen any of these guys in action. None of them. I've only heard about them in passing.
I have with the Ghost Brothers, and the funny thing, there's actually another couple, and he's a black man and a white wife. Amazing. I love these people, and I can't think of their names, but they'll go out on a ghost hunt. And the funniest thing I ever heard this man say, he says, "You know what? This is fucking bullshit." He said, "Do you ever see a black man out here in the forest? Do you know why? I'll tell you why. Right here's why. I'm gone." And he come back, and this was on YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. And he come back and he said, "This is not what we do." He said, "I'll go in the building. All you want me to. I'm not going in the forest." And he started talking about some kind of fairies and some different animals and stuff. And he's like, "We were told these stories younger. We're not doing this."
My son just looked it up. Ozzy played, his last performance was January 2022.
Wow. I'd like to see that one.
Man, he has got to be old now.
Oh, he is.
They came out in the 60s, didn't they?
Denise filmed with Jack. That's so awesome. Did you like him?
I think she said there, or either her or Ernie says he's very quiet and reserved.
I talked to him, not like face to face. Was he like really nice? He's very quiet and reserved. Okay. Google Ozzy and Luciano. Okay.
You know, I've got the weirdest person.
Didn't Ozzy join him on an investigation?
I think the family, there was something that was blending the family with it.
I don't remember the mom or the sister, but I do remember Ozzy being involved. And something he said stood out, and I can't remember what it was, but there was I caught a glimpse of it. And he said something that was just like, whoa, he's making sense for a minute. And then it just vanished. I mean, it was fleeting.
You know, if I had picked someone that's been on television doing paranormal, there's one person I would love to investigate with. And it sounds so funny, but Rob Lowe.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. It's just something about his enthusiasm with it. That's who I would want to do it. Him and his boy.
That's right. He did do something. I remember that now.
Johnny Abandoned Amusement Park. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up. Him and her has a few. The ship that is docked somewhere. Joanne, explain that a little bit. Now, Joanne, I don't know how many of y'all have seen. She's actually followed almost all of us on all of our shows. She's a real sweetheart. There's some things we've gotten to actually know about her. I really like her.
I'm having to agree with Dawn down here. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it too. And he's pretty. Oh, okay. Rob Lowe. I was like, what? Who's pretty? Let's. You okay? Investigative ship.
It kind of ties in with this subject, but it doesn't. But it was something I wanted to bring up last week when we were talking about music. I found out on the internet that there were a number of bands who had recorded albums in haunted houses.
Really?
Foo Fighters.
Did they know it was?
I think they found out after they recorded the album that it was a haunted house. I want to say that the Rolling Stones did too, but I don't know.
That's something we will have to look up.
For my country music enthusiast, am I remembering it right? But when Alan Jackson was filming Midnight in Montgomery, they were having problems near Hank Williams Sr.'s grave.
They were.
Because they had to keep redoing it.
And he knew exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And that was why and he put that out with the song.
Mhm.
So that was why it was so popular.
Black Sabbath, they were one of them.
Huh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, 1973. It was recorded at Clearwell Castle in England.
Okay. Carl, how you doing?
Hey, Carl.
Garth Brooks would never make it out of the
Denise?
building if
Oh,
you investigated
you know
with
what?
him.
That's where I'm going to stop and pretend I never saw that name.
Hey, Carl, I'm still waiting on those numbers. Meatloaf, apparently recorded in a haunted house. Red
Meatloaf
Hot
was
Chili
a
Peppers.
huge paranormal because I've got a lot of friends. I've got some friends he's investigated with, and he loved the paranormal. Loved it.
Yeah, and we just lost him too recently.
Yeah.
Yes. Denise, if you really want to do that, I know his mom and dad. I can talk to him.
Don't tell Denise that she's gonna be sitting there having you get addresses, and
you know what?
and poor Ernie's gonna.
But Denise, Garth is a nice guy. Oh God. Okay, we had different experiences, and I'm going to leave that at that.
Denise, apparently you didn't watch the show last week.
Yeah, I'm gonna nope. I've said my piece about it. I'm gonna be nice. Nope. We're gonna leave that right there.
But yeah, there were several bands who recorded albums in haunted houses, and I'm looking at a headline right now that apparently was in Rolling Stone magazine. How Ghost nearly ruined the Foo Fighters' 10th album.
Denise, that's awesome that he was good with you. It is.
I'm assuming Pac-Man is Ernie now, but he said Blackstone Cherry filmed their blind man video at Waverly.
Oh, cool. Facebook user. Hi, who are you?
That's going to bring up this next banner right here. Please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and give them your permission to display your name.
Please tell us.
I've noticed sometimes if you go to someone's direct page to through StreamYard, it no matter what you do will not show up your name now. I mean, how many times am I on StreamYard and all of a sudden sometimes mine won't pop up?
Denise, really? That's awesome.
You stalker, you.
Except his home was in Tulsa.
Well, y'all know Little Texas. Do y'all know Little Texas?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been trying, and he's almost on board. Him and his girlfriend are almost on board, were almost on board. I had to talk to him. And
is that who Facebook user is?
Denise.
Okay, that must be who it is. But Brady Seals, I've been trying to get him to go on an investigation with me. But his girlfriend wants to so bad, but I think they kind of chickened out last time I asked.
There's actually quite a few, I guess you call them famous people. Some of them, he lived in Goodlet. Okay. Goodlettsville. Okay. I'm not sure where that is. I lived in Veneta, and his mom and dad lived in Tulsa, which was less than an hour away. He's his mom and dad are awesome people. I'll say that.
I've heard this story.
No, I'm being really good. I really am.
She is. She really is.
He had home both. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Nicole, just wait before you go to Waverly. That's the only suggestion I'm gonna give you. Just wait a little while.
His mom.
Hey, yeah. You got a shout out.
Did you know him with his first wife or his second? At what time did you meet him there? That might make a huge difference. I only knew him with his first wife. Patsy? What?
1997, so that would have been
Okay.
Ooh, that would have been borderline, wouldn't it? Or would it be?
It would. And that was about, no, I met him
Okay,
in
first one.
95. 95, 96. He was having dinner in my hometown. I waited at his table. That's, yeah. So I perform on stage in a hotel here in the Netherlands. It's old prison before, so now you tell some bands play also haunted. So when you play, so you know it's haunted, right? So do you feel anything? Do you hear anything? Good God. Somebody's mowing their lawn.
What time? Oh, never mind. I said, what time is it there? I forget you're behind me.
You know, the thing that I've always wondered about is that for these bands that are recording in haunted houses, I just wonder, like, say, when they're doing the tracking to record the vocals and the track that has vocals only,
Mm-hmm.
do they ever catch EVPs when they're doing it?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I knew where you were going with that. I wonder if sometimes if you can, like, in different spots, if you really listen, could you hear them if you just paid attention to the background instead of the forefront?
Yeah, because I know that with when you're doing the tracking with the music, it would be really hard to catch an EVP, but it wouldn't be so hard for vocals.
Right. And it'd be real easy to, delete it, get out of there, and move on. But
Now, a lot of times when they're recording their videos, though, aren't they? They're not really singing and playing the music. They just dub it over, don't they? Or I mean, back in the old days, I don't know about now, but
yeah, they did it in the studio and then they would go do
yeah.
it. Yeah. Acoustic should pick it up. Yeah. It depends on how they're doing it now. I really don't know anymore either. I'm showing my
So
age.
back in the day, they used to record the entire song in just one take, or they would do it over and over and over with the entire band. Now they do it all individually. You bring in the drums, let them do their thing. Then you bring in the guitars, let them do theirs. Sometimes you'll get two or three of them together and do it together, but I think most of them all do it individually now.
Okay, so Pascal here is not from United States.
He's from the Netherlands.
So let's find out. How do you guys do it? Do you do it on location and perform the video at the same time, or do you do it in a studio and then perform the video later?
Somebody wanted to make an appearance, I think.
Oh, hey, puppies.
What's his name?
Bear.
Bear.
Hey, puppies. Mama, you're not paying attention.
That's what I got my son out there for.
Now we just need a lion and a tiger.
No, I think we're good.
Don't give my family any ideas because we're already looking at foxes and.
I can see that with you, Ilene.
I need a farm.
Cute.
Thank you,
Joshua. You come up with some shit, dude.
He's our little rescue. He was being abused, and so we rescued him.
I don't
now you couldn't tell it.
Yeah, it's not affected.
You told me about him before. I remember that now.
Yeah, we were on. We got that lost and found on Facebook, and someone gave the owners time to try to get it, so we took him to the vet to see if he was chipped, and the vet even said if he was or someone at the vet said if he was chipped, they were going to call the police because he had a big scar over his eye. He walked with his tail between his legs, but now he's the first.
Wasn't he also really skinny too?
Yeah, he's supposed to be about 80 pounds, and I think he was right at 60 something.
I hope whoever did that happens to them.
Yeah, but trust me, it was probably, no offense, the best thing for him because he is spoiled rotten.
Yeah. How long did it take him to come around to you guys?
24 hours. No, he
Really?
still doesn't like other people too much. There's a certain build of a guy that scares him. But no, I mean, I don't even have to have. I mean, we do have him on a leash because of what he is, but we don't even have to leash him. He does not leave our side. If we go out for a walk, if someone's still in the house, he will not go out for a walk. He will not
Really?
go. I mean, he's got a doggy door, and he will not. That's why we leave him at this house because it was equipped for a German Shepherd. Because I saw my father-in-law owned, and my father-in-law's German Shepherd was like 7 feet tall when he stood up. And this one's not nearly that size. So it's equipped for it. So
maybe it's stunted his growth.
How long did it take for your cat to come around?
The cats still have not come around to it. In fact, we had to take one to the vet today because her seizures were back and they think she's having seizures because of her anxiety. Because she started when we moved the first time. The second time was when we started introducing her to the dog. So now she's having seizures again.
Now
I asked if I could give her CBD. I'm waiting for the vet to respond if that messes with her seizure meds because they have CBD stuff for dogs and cats.
Yeah.
So, but I want to make sure it doesn't mess with her her epilepsy stuff or whatever.
Because Adrienne has a cat that it seemed like it took forever before.
No, this one we've only had this one now right at a month, I think. So now
I really thought that thing would never come to me. And we'd open the door, and as soon as we'd shut it, it was running to the door crazy. Wouldn't eat unless I kept the door open. Now the thing doesn't, it don't stop. And I've never seen a cat, and I know others have it because I posted it. Everybody says, oh, yeah, mine does. That lets you rub its belly. I don't get
mine does all the time, yeah. But that means it trusts you. Anytime an animal lets you touch its belly, because that's its most vulnerable area, that in the neck, that means they truly trust you.
I'll tell you what, it was really funny because when I was sitting in Adrienne and Zach's living room, she was trying to get the cat to come inside, so she had the door open and you got the steps to come up to the door, and it was so funny. It was the perfect angle. Just all of a sudden, you just see the ears just slowly come up, and then you see those yellow eyes, and then you see the head, and then that's it. It's like the perfect pose that cat did. I wish I could have gotten it on film.
I swear this thing is retarded because it's got like fangs that come out here. They talk about long in the tooth when you're old. This thing is down here. But some of them have neutered him.
I don't know if y'all can see. He's not doing it now. He's got one little ear that flops. Come here. That's his little... He's got one little floppy ear. That's his little cute little.
You can still see it in his eyes. He's unsure about things.
Well, because I got, this is the first time he's seen the lights lit up on the makeup vanity. So he's like, what the heck? Yeah.
That's why he's looking at you like, is it okay? Am I okay?
What's he doing?
I can read animals better than I can humans. It's sad.
Yeah, he just peed on the floor for the first time ever just a few minutes ago. I was like, what in the world? Because he's scared.
I wonder what he's thinking hearing strange voices.
Yeah. I think he's used to it. I talked to Chrissy on video chat enough. He's used to her strange voice.
So he's probably heard the phrase, Jesus, take the wheel way too many times.
Or listen.
Yeah, listen.
Well, we started watching dog television. That's our new thing now is dog TV. So talk about being spoiled.
Yeah. Actually, I would love to do a show on paranormal animals.
You want to be a paranormal dog?
Huh?
Do you want to go on paranormal investigation?
Yeah, no.
I'll tell you what, tomorrow on 13th Dimension is going to be really fun because we got Natalie Mosley coming in from the UK, and part of the show we're going to be talking about horses. And she was talking about horses on Clarissa's show a couple months ago. And there's one story that she was telling me about today that she didn't bring up on Clarissa because she thought it was too dark to talk about. but she's going to talk about it tomorrow. And I'm telling you what, she only gave me just a title of it, and it's going to be interesting. Let's put it that way.
Is she the one that has a rapport with horses?
I think so. It's either Natalie or it's Chantel, because Chantel works with horses too.
Whoever this story was, I still can't remember who it was, and I don't know why. I've either got it as Jenny or Clarissa. I don't know why that's in my head, but one of them had, I believe, a sister who had a horse or something. Anyway, it was in their field, and that horse still comes. They see that horse after it's passed for years.
I believe animals.
That might be Jennifer.
Yeah,
Oh no, you're talking Jenny in Ireland.
Yeah, I really cannot remember who it was, but I remember hearing that story, thinking, "Wow, it was really a neat story."
I don't know, but she was saying something about horses. Monday, when you and Jan had the show and we were talking about the horses, I think Jenny was saying something about that.
Yeah.
Animals, I believe, have a strong sense of paranormal because they're so innocent. And...
Except for this one. Hold up.
she must have heard us. Hi, Chrissy.
Oh, just talking about Chrissy. I'm glad she didn't hear me talk about her.
We were just talking about you.
I love you.
Oh, hey, Adrienne, Natalie, stay put. Natalie, we have a question for you.
Love you, Chrissy.
Yeah, Chris, we were talking about Eileen's dog, and I was asking if it was bothering the dog hearing mine and Adrienne's voice, and she was saying she didn't think so because she did a lot of video calls with you, and that he wasn't bothered by your voice.
Your voice is strange.
Yeah, so I was like, he must have heard the phrase "Jesus take the wheel" all the time. Listen. And of course, that's your clip from on the intro video.
So,
Adrienne, Natalie's here.
Oh,
that little guy.
This
I
little
thought
guy.
you were going to get the cat, but you got that one.
This little guy, I'm still a little leery of. You gonna eat?
Yeah.
Because his teeth are huge.
Adrienne, ask Natalie your question. This is Natalie, the one I'm talking about that's doing the show tomorrow, and she'll be talking about horses.
After we pass. Yeah, I remember the story being something about the field. Don't you squeal at me, you little shit.
Guinea pig Joshua.
Yeah, it's a rabbit. Yeah, kind of. Something about a horse that had passed, and it keeps coming back to this girl, and I can't remember who it was telling this story, but she still sees it. She was very close to this horse. Why are you squealing? Shut up. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're fine.
Family Day, or no, Pet Family Day on Supernatural Talk.
This one's never been held. I always put
Really?
Jeremy just has all this that he just rubs on and
Yeah.
acts like he's petting.
That's why he has a towel, so in case he starts biting, I can just. He's never bit, but I'm not taking that chance.
Because I remember when you had him out of the cage when I came over.
That was the first
Yeah,
time.
that was the first time he had been out of that cage.
Yeah.
I remember the look on his face. He looked scared.
Yeah.
Well, look who he lives with.
We take him out every night now.
Love you.
He likes his chin rubbed. He likes behind his ears rubbed. I'm sure he doesn't like yelling in his ear, but
I don't think anybody. Okay.
I don't know who that Facebook user is.
Yeah. Who are you? Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook. Get permission.
Eileen,
we
is
can
that
see where
really
you
you?
Nope. I'm a statue.
I think we might ought to know who you are before we answer that question.
Eileen is a character from the Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
I gotta go get out of this suit later. Oh,
it's Todd.
Whatever.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Just remember, Todd, I have tax and I know where you're sleeping on the 25th.
There you go. We can rely on Joshua to let us know who Facebook
Thank
user
you,
is.
Joshua. He
And
can't stay in
Joshua, pellets everywhere? Are you talking about this damn thing? Yes. Yes. In 10 minutes, we have to put a towel down now because in 10 minutes you got 20 of them.
Yeah, I got this great idea. So I need to make sure Leanne can sleep in the bed with me because I might take some tacks and a snake and all that and put it in Todd's bed on the 25th. We have this thing that we play practical jokes on each other.
Better?
He knows not to drink anything around me now.
Watch my finger, shithead.
Oh, he's eating.
Oh, yeah.
Well, what do you think he's been doing?
Better watch that finger.
What are you talking about, Brad? He won't trip. That'll be me pushing him.
Here we go.
Give
Give a nice little close up of him.
Biting me? Yeah, that's about what's going to happen.
Okay.
He's usually a good baby, but this is new to him. I usually put him on the floor, never hold him.
Sam, we're kind of talking about a little bit of everything.
Get better? Get better.
What you doing?
Since when do you not like these?
Joshua wants to know how old is he?
They told me he's 4. We just got this one about a week before Jeremy came down because apparently a child could not take care of it. He refused to wash his cage, do anything with him. And if anybody's ever had one of these suckers, it takes one day and that cage stinks to high heaven. So you got to clean it like every day. They pee and poop in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to be cleaned every day or they stink.
That's how my ferrets are because we have two ferrets and you have to stay on top of it because at my house we have 3 lizards, 2 ferrets, 3 cats, and shortly when we bring everybody here, we'll have all that and a dog.
Clarissa, yeah. This is the first time it's ever been held like this too. So we're seeing what's going to happen. Is it going to bite me? Is it going to?
We're seeing the events unfold. Somebody call
Clarissa
911.
Clarissa might be able to answer your question about the horses.
Yeah, Clarissa, who was it that was talking about? It was on a show, and they were talking about they had horses, and I think it was their sister, their mother, somebody that had horses, and one of the horses they were really close to died, and that person sees the horses all the time, like it comes to visit. What are you squealing?
It sounds like Natalie, because she's really the only one that I know of that actually talked about horses on any show.
It might be. I just remember the story because it stuck with me.
She said it is Natalie.
Okay.
Clarissa, if you didn't know, Natalie's going to be on my show tomorrow.
Stop squealing.
You know, speaking of Clarissa, I don't know what it is about today, but I was a day off because I kept waiting on Clarissa's show to start up today, but it's tomorrow.
I would say Memorial Day, but could have thrown you off.
Okay, Natalie, there we go. My 2 are around all the time. Okay, so was it you that I saw the show where the horse comes and visits you? because I couldn't figure out who it was, but I remember the story. It stuck with me. You don't want a carrot, seriously?
What did he have? Because something that he had was catching the green screen.
Oh, it was lettuce.
Okay, green. So okay.
It's spoiled. Don't you dare. You don't get close to my neck. We ain't having that shit. Nope. We don't get close to my neck because I don't know what you'll do.
All these new animals around.
I don't know what this one will do. They said, oh, he never bites. Yeah, I'll figure that out for myself. I don't trust somebody's, oh, it doesn't bite.
See, Brad, Todd thinks he's too nice to do that because he knows Leanne will get on to him if he tries to scare me.
A little.
Is
that him doing that noise? Obviously, I had to stop petting my dog because I was like, hold on, was that him or what?
You're okay. He's telling me it's not carrots I want.
Well, Joshua just said don't give them too many carrots. It's actually not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 carrot a day, 3 stalks of lettuce, but you can only give them like the kind that, like, not the regular leaf lettuce. And they can't have the MSG. 1 like piece of an apple a day because there's too much sugar. Sometimes half a strawberry.
Yeah, I remember you giving him a strawberry when I was there.
Mm-hmm. He eats spinach all day long, broccoli, and then his hay. He loves his hay. But he's stationed next to the fridge. So you open that fridge and he's like, and he's biting that cage. Like, come on, give me a bite, give me a bite. So we have to give him something every time.
You know, one thing I gotta wonder, does it spook him whenever the refrigerator kicks on?
No, nothing. Romaine. Yeah, but it's in the, like, you can't buy it in the bag. It has to be like in where how it grows. Watercress. Okay, I hadn't thought of that. Okay, Natalie says they both passed a few years ago and still visit. Okay, that's exactly the story that I remember.
Okay.
Let's go put you back in the cage before you bite.
So we finally solved that mystery. It is Natalie that Adrienne's thinking of.
Driving me crazy.
I know. I can't tell you how many times she would bring that up. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like Natalie, because I know she talked about horses a lot when she was on Clarissa's show. Yeah, so apparently this is Bring Your Pet to Work Day. Now I'm the only host on this show that doesn't have a pet. Nick has cat.
I'll bring y'all my big pet. Hold on 1 second.
The big pet. Okay, folks. I don't know about you, but that kind of scares the crap out of me. Because think about it, Ilene from the South, big pet. Ugh. Okay, I am left here all. Yeah, I know. I'm left here all alone. What am I going to do?
So I can't come on screen yet. Hey Tim, come here. I can't come on screen yet. This one, I finally got this one potty trained, and so that's pretty good. We're still working on sleep patterns. Hold on.
This should be interesting, folks.
So
I feel very attacked here. I feel attacked. I feel attacked.
he loves me so much. I finally got him potty trained.
Ilene, you are so bad. Natalie, it's not Ilene who has a tarantula. It's Adrienne.
I said, no, I won't have a tarantula. My husband wants a tarantula. My son wants a snake. Nope. You missed Bear earlier, Tim. Tim's met Bear. Tim works at our local mall, our huge mall, and Bear goes walking out the mall. Come here. You want to say hey to Tim? Come here. Come here. Come here.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's Adrienne and Zach who have the big spider. In fact, Zach brought it out for the show one time, didn't he?
yeah, they,
Yeah, I thought he did.
Little, I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing. I don't like that thing. If I had my way, it's going to get squished.
yeah, no, we're not doing. I've got, like I said, I've had a water dragon. My Beardy just died a couple months ago. Now I got 3 leopard geckos. I got, I've
I can
raised
do those.
rats.
I can't do the spider.
Because I've raised rats.
It's as big as his hand. This thing is, let's see, I think he calculated 15 years old, something to that effect. It needs to die.
Based on the life expectancy that somebody figured out about the tarantula,
It was Joshua.
Okay. You still have about 5 more years left with that thing.
I don't.
Yeah.
See, Brad, the next ones I want is either a fox, I want a lemur. We had a kangaroo or whatever they're called, the smaller ones, available not far from us, but I was,
Now, would it be legal to have them as a pet?
I don't know. I have to ask Tim. I don't know what our ordinances are.
No, I'm
I'm
going to tell you this.
pretty sure that some of these animals you cannot have as a pet.
Let me
Although
tell
it'd
you
be
a little
fun.
story.
Someone's got a rooster down the road, okay?
I'm
That's
unicorn.
a farm animal.
I'm the daughter of a vet. Okay. So my dad volunteered for the zoo, the local zoo. Growing up, I had a baby tiger in my bed because I decided it's a good idea to sleep with it. And it was little when I got it. Little. It was bottle fed. I don't remember what happened to Mom. I was like 10. It got too big and started to play a little rough.
What you got?
So we had to take it back to the zoo. At another point, I was walking home from school and this dog followed me home.
Seriously, Jennifer?
Oh no, I did have one of those too. I'll get there in a
You
minute.
did?
Yes, but this dog follows me home. It's so cute. We get to my grandma's house and my grandma goes, what are you doing with this? I said, it followed me home. She goes, stay there. Don't move. She calls my dad. My dad shows up and goes, he had the tranquilizer gun. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, you need to get inside now. I said, no, you're not touching this dog. No. He said, that's not a dog. Get inside. I said, it followed me from school. He says, I told you to get inside. He aims that gun and I got between him and this dog. I said, no. He goes, okay, I need to get it in this vehicle. Pretty soon this vehicle shows up with a cage. And I'm like, no. He says, look, this is a wolf that escaped from the zoo 5 blocks down. Now, get your ass in the house and let me take care of this. I said, no. I said, he'll follow me. You're not putting him in there. You're not going to hurt him. He says, whatever. So the truck follows me. He follows me with the tranquilizer. We walk the 4 blocks back to the zoo. Sure enough, he was the pack leader. It was the male. And I never understood till later that he was out of his element. So he found somebody he could trust. And he wasn't being dominant. He was just, help me. So I walked him back to the zoo, and they did end up having to put that noose on his neck and take him back in because he wasn't going in. But every time I go up there after that, he'd come up to the gate. Of course, about a year later, he wasn't doing that anymore because I was hardly there. But I'll never forget that. And then the pet skunk got hit. I was 7 years old. It got hit out in front of our house. My dad, being the vet, descented it. took stink glands out. I had that thing for probably a month before it ended up dying from injuries it had. It's like a ferret. It didn't quit stinking, but it couldn't spray it out.
It wasn't overpowering.
Yeah. And then they had a raccoon.
I'm about to say, a friend of mine just adopted. She's taking care of a raccoon right now.
This little raccoon I had, it was little when I got it, but it found out real quick that if my mother-in-law would sit and it was under the couch, it would grab her legs. And it would never hurt her, but she would run screaming. So it was a game. She'd stand up on a chair and it would stand up on the chair and look at her.
Did anybody ever get that on video?
No. That was before there was,
But I say, remember, we grew up in an era that you could actually do stupid things and not get caught.
And then
I said that exact same thing to somebody just last night when I went to the Bell Mansion. We were talking about just that thing, that we could be stupid in our younger years and never get caught by these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good thing because I'd be so ruined right now.
Yeah. See, Tim knew me in my younger years. Oh yeah, I'd be in so much trouble.
Yeah, me too. But then that little there was a raccoon, and then there was my brother was a lineman where he would work on the city lines and they have cut down trees. Well, that included squirrels with their babies. So he would take them home and bottle feed them and all that good stuff. So I got to do that. I think I've had every animal under the sun.
I'm going to say squirrels. Yeah, I mean.
Wow.
What are those possums?
Oh, I love possums.
I've even had them for babies. They're assholes. They just look at you.
No, I mean, I love. We'll feed the possums around us.
Yeah.
I had a possum get stuck on the back porch one time years ago.
Y'all read Tim's question. He was telling me about this, and I'm not big. I don't really know much about animals with paranormal, so I meant to ask y'all about that.
Only come at night. White at the back. White one at the back door and black at the front.
That means they are flanking you, Tim. They are planning to attack you, so they are flanking you. One in the front and one in the back.
Paranormal, no. But pay attention if that white one is like pure white, like has no other color on it anywhere, not a black hair, not nothing. They're deaf. A pure white cat is deaf. It may just be scared of the other one.
Sorry, we're learning fetch, so we're now playing fetch. Sorry.
I'm glad to see you doing better, Michelle. Okay.
That's what I say, Joshua. Possums are like great because
Michelle is actually a client of mine from years ago.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to have you on here, Michelle.
Yep. She knows my sister, Brenda.
Okay.
That's actually how we got connected.
We had a white deaf cat growing up. Thing would always attack. Yeah. I didn't learn until like, we won't get into my age. Anyway, midlife. That white cats are deaf. And I asked my dad about it and he said, yes. If it has no other colors on it, not a black hair, not anything else on it, then yes, they are deaf. I had no idea. Cats are protectors of energy. They absorb it. Okay, there you go.
It would be interesting to see, when it comes to the paranormal, how many teams actually have animals join them on investigation. Because I know that there are quite a few people who use dogs.
Yes.
We've seen it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I think cats would be good.
I think they would. I don't know, because cats are so skittish, except in their own area. If you take them somewhere else, they're going to act really weird, no matter what's going on, until they get to know the area. Tim, also have a ghost in the house. Please explain what
does.
makes you think that.
No, he does.
I want to hear the story though.
It's kind of a long one, so it's going to take him a minute.
That's okay. Let him type it out. I'd love to hear it. That's what we're here for. Let's hear everybody's stories.
Yeah, this is supernatural talk after all.
Did you see the Alaskan in New York City at a bar that rescued the possum? No, I didn't. What's that on? Is the Alaskan like a show? You got to forgive me. I'm old. I don't get to see very much.
You are trying not to reveal how old you are, and then you're saying, I'm old.
Yeah, well, we're not going to divulge the age. 30 can be old.
I'm only 24. What are you talking about?
Like I said, 30 can be old.
Mom.
I'm X years old.
I did one time at a cemetery, but not all the time. So, Pascal, you're saying you took a cat to a cemetery? That's interesting if you did. Mine ain't going to behave anywhere other than home. They're going to take off, and I'll never see them again. Okay, it went viral yesterday. Joshua, send me the link, please. I'd like to see that later. I don't want to hear you just because you wanted to stay up half the night last night.
And also, for those of you who are looking, check out this website that I've got going across here. This is Adrienne's website for the team in Colorado. So check it out.
Child got ran over by a car, died in the house. Things okay, especially dolls. Okay,
this is his childhood home. This is his
seen by kids and grandkids. Okay, so
when was this child hit?
Do you live in your childhood home still?
I say childhood. I don't know what age he moved into it, but I know his parents were there.
So that's where he still lives now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He moved back in there after his parents passed.
Okay. You know, Tim, I'd love to see footage.
Oh, hey, Nick is here.
76. There we go.
What's up, guys?
Hello, nice of you to join us, Nick.
Sorry, I'm running late. Sorry, I ran late, but I got here as quick as I could.
I was explaining to everybody what was going on and wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't show up at all.
You look like you have ink all over your face.
I just noticed that.
I do Nick now.
There we go. You link that that's not there.
What's that show or movie or whatever that like it keeps growing? Oh, Vampire Diaries. Whenever they would kill when the vampire hunter would kill a vampire, they would get a little bit more on the tattoo. That's what you were kind of looking like.
What you been out doing, Nick?
Just been busy. I mean, like I said, with my sister's birthday and whatnot, but throughout most of today, I mean, I was mostly off today, so didn't really have much going on.
So did you guys have a good time?
Yeah, definitely. I might have to step off after this because they still haven't had cake yet, but they wanted me to be part of this, though.
Yeah, Tim, if you got some video or you get some, let me know. I'd like to see it.
The cats patrol like they are on patrol.
Cats do.
Dad's been saying some funny things about you today. Apparently, you got married to Samara today.
Oh my God! What the? Here we go again with Brad.
See what happens when you're not here? You get married off.
I know, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Like
Although I will admit that is one wedding that I would attend. You and Samara.
Oh my God. Yeah, and I bet Brad would probably get. I know what wedding gift he would give me. It would probably be with a cockroach in
it. There would be a cockroach involved. Not a real one, I can tell you that. I can guarantee you that. But
I can send them the roaches because I bet you mine are like this big here.
Oh hell no!
That's
Absolutely not.
You
They
can
fly.
keep
Keep them. Keep them. I'm good. I hate
Send me
those
your
things.
address, and I'll send you some to give to Nick. Okay.
Nope. Nope.
What do you have there, Adrienne?
The
A
cane.
stick? Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like one of those look like a spear or something like they use for spear fishing.
It is.
See,
Oh,
now where's
okay.
Joshua from?
Oh God, no! He said they fly. Hell no!
Where's he from?
Absolutely. We got field roaches that fly.
I'll just dress up in a cockroach costume.
I mean,
They're
There
awesome.
you go.
you gotta be. You gotta.
There you go. Dress up in a cockroach costume and then show up at Nick's house for Halloween for trick or treating. And let's see if he either gives you a candy or one of them sprays.
Yeah.
But say, I knew Joshua had to be from the south.
Yeah.
Joshua, did you get high? What spider flies?
I think it's there's a difference between jumping and flying, right?
And there's also a difference between a web that they're just floating on and flying. Now, I really need to hear this story.
Yeah. Nick, you missed out on some good conversations here. We did a show and tell with your pets.
Oh jeez. And I
Yeah.
got my cat in my closet right over here. You could have brought her
Go
out.
ahead.
Your cat is in the closet.
It's not what you think. That's her height because we got my sister's dog over here, and she
Oh.
hates the dog. And she jumped. Well, it's also became her bedroom. She sleeps in my closet a lot.
Okay.
So no, it's not. I don't know what you guys were thinking, but it's not what you guys think. Whatever it was, that's her choice.
Whoa, Aggie.
I had a guinea pig out. The cat's, I don't know where.
My big
Cat's name is
pet
Pandora,
made a
right?
big debut.
What's that?
My big pet that's like 5 foot something tall made a debut.
Yeah. So for about 30 seconds, I was left all alone on this show because Adrienne went to put the guinea pig away and Ilene went to go get her big pet. So I had to try to entertain the audience for 30 seconds. I'm like, okay.
Welcome to my world when Jan has to go take care of Abby.
Guys, I gotta hop off one more time. This time for a short period because now my mom said it's time for cake. Great.
Okay.
We're okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll be quick though. I'll be back.
All right. Put that cake in your mouth.
Take your time, Nick.
Yeah.
Take your time. Enjoy the family.
Yep. I will. I'll be back soon, guys.
Joshua.
Wait,
We-
just
We really need to have a talk about spiders and physics.
Brad.
What
That's
they
not
can
gonna
do-
happen.
Now, Brad, I have had to raise what do they call the Dubai, whatever roaches. We were gonna get the hissing ones to start breeding, but I couldn't. I couldn't deal with noise like crickets. We were breeding crickets, and I couldn't.
If
couldn't
I
deal
ate
with noise in my house.
those are the ones that I hate more than any, the hissing ones. That's it. That's like I'm done at that point. I don't want to see them.
And Brad, I do need to talk to you about that.
All right, guys, I'll be back.
All right, see you later, Nick.
When you have lizards, you have really weird things that most people try to get rid of in their house that you're actually trying to breed to make it cheaper than having to keep going to the store or ordering online.
Yeah. Hey, babe. Get Harry.
Don't do it. She's going to smack you.
Oh, if it wouldn't make such a mess, I would. Now, in New Mexico, they would like climb the hills when it would rain, and like the hills would be moving. So they come into your house, and what are you gonna do? Yeah, you go squish the damn things. They're nuisances.
Except I think someone said on here earlier, just be prepared because when you squish them, all those babies they were all had on their back would take off.
Oh, this one ain't having babies, but it's nasty. It's huge.
Oh,
it's so old that the skin on its back looks like a rose. It's like skin. It's not even fur. It's bad.
Brad, I was getting all my deliveries of
really active. So yeah,
He's got it. Ew.
Turn it so they can see its butt. Ew,
Well,
it's
he's
not
sitting
at home
off
still.
screen.
What's the problem?
Why would we want to see his butt? That's the question.
Because right here, see, she doesn't like me. Right here, it's got like skin, not fur. It's gross.
Right now, I am waiting on that jump scare of the spider to jump off his hand and onto the camera.
I'm telling you, it'll be squished.
Well, I'm telling you, you'll be squished.
You wish.
So yeah.
Did you hear that? He threatened me. Hear that?
Domestic abuse.
Now, Brad, we were getting some super worms delivered, and they couldn't. They had because of the heat. They had to hold on to them at the post office. I think those people hated me because they were trying to figure out what was making all the noise in the box.
She is, Joshua. Didn't you see her recoil away from the spider as it moved?
That thing just it's really active right now. Used to, it was like it's supposed to shed, and it's so damn old it doesn't even know to shed anymore. No, I'm not terrified of spiders, but that thing, I don't like
I
it.
was I don't mind spiders, but there's something about tarantulas. They're just not a spider.
I used to hold them all the time in the wild. Pick them up and hold them. I didn't know they could bite. Now that I know a little more, I don't like that fucker.
Just be glad we don't have the big spiders that they have down in Australia.
I would love to see one of those. The size of a plate.
Hell no.
I would love to see
If
it.
I see a spider that size, all of a sudden now I'm going to start thinking about the spider they have on Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter. Hell no.
I could keep one. I could.
Mm-mm.
The camel spider. That's what we're talking about, Brad.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is and don't want to know what it is.
Look it up. Look up camel spider.
An insect should not get that big. I'm sorry.
It's the size of a dinner plate.
A camel spider gets pretty big.
Nope.
And if I'm not mistaken, they're about the same color as sand too, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
So it'd be really hard to see them in the desert.
Oh yeah, they buried themselves.
They do what?
They buried themselves.
Oh, my son said they bury themselves.
I don't know if you can even see this right now, but
Yeah, no. Come here, baby.
What? Well, he was being really aggressive.
Did he rip your shirt?
He was jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they buried themselves in the sand. And then when things
They're
step on them,
the
they
size of
attack.
a
Okay,
dinner
Brad
plate.
just said that that's not actually a real spider, but it's in the same family as a scorpion.
I'm about to say now my husband and son want a scorpion to put in the fish
There's a
tank.
lot of things.
Camel spider versus tarantula. Here we
Yeah,
go.
no, I don't know.
Yeah, and they'll bury themselves in some types of them flip over on their.
Well, come here and say it, because I don't know all this crap.
Who wins?
I don't care. They both need that.
Camel spider backing the tarantula up?
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
See, that's not the camel spiders that I'm thinking of that are like huge, like the size of a dinner plate.
Clarissa just said that you're going to give us nightmares.
I have to live with the damn things.
She does. Luckily, they kept that thing in the glass cage when I was there. I do not like spiders.
Here we go. This is what I wanted to see. I don't know how big I can make it, but this is the largest spider in the world. That's on a tree.
On a tree?
On a tree.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I
So
didn't even see it.
let's see here. The guy's hand doesn't even cover it.
Jeez.
The Goliath bird eater is what they call it. If it eats birds, we have an issue.
Sorry, guys. I guess my dog found some chocolate somewhere, so we're kind of checking on this.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Check heartbeat.
Well, that's what we're sitting here talking about.
That's serious.
Yeah, we don't know where everything is around here. So it goes, and
I had
that's-
one have a heart attack that way.
yeah, so that's what we're kind of. But he's been playing, so I think that's why, because he is breathing kind of hard. But I've been playing fetch with him.
Yeah. Let him calm down, see what he does.
Symptoms to start showing.
Feel his
Do
heartbeat.
you know how much chocolate he had?
At least
No.
one thing.
He found some.
Hot
He gets up in the cabinets now because he gets up there pretty good, and I guess he gotten some hot cocoa that we didn't know was up there.
How would
Wow.
you like to put that on your arm?
Mm-mm.
Thanks, Brad. See what I got over here.
That thing is on his damn arm.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. I've just gotta go check on this because he's kind of acting a little strange. So
Keep us
Okay.
updated.
love y'all. Thank y'all.
Keep us
Right.
updated.
All right.
Yeah,
Bye.
good luck. And then there were two.
Ooh, that was kind of pretty.
Excuse me?
It's kind of pretty.
I
Burrowing.
never thought that I would ever hear you say that a spider is pretty.
But it's only 7.5 inches in East Africa, so that's not huge.
Only?
Yeah, I'm looking for the ones that are like the size of dinner plates that hang on trees.
Look up Australian spiders.
I looked up largest spider in the world and I can't find the Australian ones.
Then put down Australian spider.
You'd think that would come up as largest spider. Ooh,
Well, you never know. You never know.
that might be it. No, because this is the size of his hand. That is no way that's the biggest one.
No.
They show ones like on trees the size of dinner plates.
Okay, I'm gonna regret this.
I don't
Like-
mind them. Huntsman spider in the museum in Australia. Okay, that's ugly. That looks like a tick.
How about this one?
There we go. That's better. They do get bigger than that, though.
This one here is a Goliath bird eater.
That's what I was looking up earlier, and it didn't show it that big. 10 most deadliest spiders in Australia? Ooh, we all know this one.
Yeah.
I don't think that's just Australia.
Okay, now speaking of spiders, I have heard this for years, but I don't know if this is true. The granddaddy longlegs, I have heard that they are the most poisonous spiders in the world,
They are.
but they cannot bite you.
Natalie,
that
listen. They cannot bite a human. They cannot penetrate the skin of a human. But they kill flies. They kill insects. They can penetrate that and kill them instantly. I always take those little granddaddy long legs, pick them up in my hand, and put them outside.
Okay.
They're always in my bathtub for some reason. I guess they need water.
Water kills them.
Well, not if they need a drink. We don't want to drown them. We just want to give them some water. And then there's those little house fly spiders. They're fly catchers. I'll keep
Yeah.
them in my house all day. I don't care.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, Brad just sent me Brad, that's what I found. He sent me a picture of a Goliath bird eater.
Yeah, that's what I had a picture of, but it was not near as big as that other one.
Yeah, I just started. It was in that image thing, so I just started scrolling over, and then I found that picture.
Saudi Arabia. That's where those great big ones are from.
The Camel Spiders.
Yes, because some of the soldiers tried to bring them home.
Can we talk about something else other than spiders?
No, we really want to see these spiders.
Yeah, I cannot do spiders. It's a wonder how I can even watch it because I hate spiders.
It has spiders in it.
It is a spider.
It is a clown.
It is a clown, but its true form, the spider is the closest thing to its natural true form, and you see that at the end of the story.
I guess that's probably because I went to sleep for the end.
Probably, yeah. but yeah, Pennywise natural form is that like a spider, and its natural equal enemy is a tortoise, which is
Yeah, I can do clowns. I can do spiders. I just don't want them in my house or in a aquarium in my house. Somehow they are.
Pennywise is the biggest spider, then comes Spider-Man. I'm okay with Spider-Man.
He can throw webs.
Yeah. Well, depending on which version of Spider-Man you're looking at.
Clarissa's centipedes.
Don't ask.
Is it centipedes that are poisonous or millipedes?
I don't know, but when she brought up the centipede thing, the first thing that popped up into my mind was human centipede.
We, in New Mexico, we had them all. Centipedes, millipedes, all of it. There was not a box you could reach into that you didn't have a black widow in your hand. They're both gross. I got to see which one's poisonous now.
Well, we piqued her interest now.
I want to say it's centipede, but poisonous. Okay, so do millipedes bite or sting? Unlike centipedes, they are not venomous. Millipedes are not venomous. Predominantly considered to be non-poisonous. Okay, so the centipedes are poisonous. Yep, no thanks.
But I bet you the bite would still hurt.
I'm not going to sit and pick every leg and try to count them. See if it's a centipede or a millipede.
Yeah, no.
But I do.
Good night, Natalie. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, Dadley. Look forward to hearing your show.
Yeah, now all she can think of is scary spiders.
They're like a brown color. Okay. In New Mexico, we would get, there's two kinds. There's scorpions, but they're not the kind that'll kill you, but they sure hurt like hell. So when you catch them, you just kind of pinch the stinger off them. You can play with them all day long. Of course, you have to kill them when you're done because they can't defend themselves after that. But then they call them Vinegaroons, and you have to be in a certain area to even know what those are.
No, notice how she just naturally threw that out there. Of course, you have to kill them when you're done.
Yeah, well, you can't.
I like how you did that.
Vinegaroons. I don't know how many people in here know what a Vinegaroon is, but
I'd never heard of one.
Really, oh God, you do not. They're harmless, but they stink like vinegar, and they throw it on you. And oh God,
throw it on you.
Yeah, they like spray it, but they look like a scorpion. They have that stinger, but they don't use it. They're really weird creatures, but we used to take them all the time and just play with them. Let's see if I can find a picture. Vinegaroon, there we go. This is what you'd see to start with when you see a Vinegaroon.
That looks like something out of a Men in Black movie.
Yeah. So then you see it do this because it's about to spray the shit out of you with vinegar.
Oh boy.
They're harmless. They really are. They look like scorpions, and that's their defense. They look like scorpions. They also have the little pinchers like scorpions. They're harmless. But damn, you don't want that on you. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Somebody actually holding one.
Huh?
We used to play with them all the time.
Hell no.
They just stink. That's all. They don't hurt you. Never heard of them. Joshua, look them up. They're actually really cool. Jeff, how you doing, Goat?
I don't know. These. When did we become the insect show?
And then there's, I don't know how many people have heard about the hognose snake.
No.
They're probably not in your area. Here's what I found out the hard way. I thought it was dead. So
Oh
I
boy.
looked at it. I beat it with a shovel a little
Yeah,
bit.
don't encourage her. Don't encourage.
I'll have to look that up. But they smell like an animal that had laid there dead for days in the heat. That's
Really?
their defense. They play dead. And I thought it was dead, but I wasn't sure. So I hit it with a shovel a few times. And then I picked it up. And I was going to show somebody. And it started stinking. God, it stunk. It didn't stink when I picked it up.
So you hit it with a shovel a few times and it was still alive.
Yep. Yes, it was. And so after it lived through all that, it can have it. It can live. I let it go. It can have anything it wanted to after that. They play dead and they stink like death. But this is why they call them hognose. See if I can find his little nose. He's so cute.
That's a snake?
That's a snake, and they're harmless. But God, they stink.
His eyes look like he's mad.
And this is what they look like when you see them. They look like diamondback rattlers.
Yeah, just.
I thought that's what it was, fixing to eat my chickens. So I commenced to beating it with a shovel.
Did it have the rattlers on the end?
No, I just picked it up and I was like, okay. So I took it and I was showing the kids and grandkids and I was like, this was in the front yard. Look, you guys need to watch where you step. All of a sudden it started stinking. Like, okay, it's still alive. Took it and threw it across the fence. It went on about its way and killed whatever else. All they kill is rodents.
Okay.
I feel
And
bad.
when you were saying that you found out the hard way, I thought it came back alive in your hand and started chasing you.
No, it came back alive in my hand, but it did not chase me. They're like rat snakes or anything else. They don't have fangs. They just have the like sandpaper. So when they bite you, it's just going to rip your skin when they bite. They're not poisonous. Kind of cute. Yeah, they are. They're really cute.
Brad, have you seen my nose?
Like that, wouldn't you be mad too? No, that thing is so cute. It's got the little upturned nose, and they're so cute.
I think that you and Brad have different definitions of cute.
Coach whips. Coach whips are amazing. I used to bring them home all the time. I have no fear of snakes. I have no fear of much of any animal.
Oh, I
I just
do.
don't need them in my house.
Snakes, spiders, scorpions. Yeah, you can keep that away from me.
Scorpions, I don't want to keep as pets. They have no business in the house. Although in New Mexico, I never had one. I lived there 10 years and never had one. But almost everybody I knew had them in their shoe or in their pants, where they throw their pants on the ground and then pick them back up and put them on in the morning and be stung. Update, we don't think he actually ate it. He found him.
In the back of the cabinet.
Okay, good.
That's good. That's good news.
So dangerous for those babies.
Yeah.
I think I'm happy with my dog. No snakes, no spiders. There's something else in my house. And dogs,
Yeah, I'd be happy with just a dog too.
dogs are great. Cats are great, but everything else is just interesting.
Yeah.
I like all animals. I have no problem with them.
You
You
know-
know, that's something. I don't know how many of y'all on here are empaths, but that's how I
Hey,
actually
there's Jill.
found out.
Apparently, she's been watching for a while.
Hi, Jill.
Yeah.
I actually
I've been trying to get it away from the insect thing, but it's not working so well.
we're talking about animals. We're good.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of y'all in here empaths, but I thought growing up, everybody could sense what an animal's thinking. Look in their eyes and know if they're happy, they're sad, they need something. I thought everybody knew. I didn't know until a whole lot later that not everybody could do that.
Oh,
So that's how I
there's Ilene.
Hey,
Welcome back,
sorry,
Ilene.
I'm on my cell phone now. That was kind of a little scary. We don't think he actually ate it, but we're
That's
still. That is
That's
scary.
good. Well, you missed it because Adrienne's been showing me pictures of all kinds of creepy things. Yeah.
We're just talking about Saudi Arabian spiders.
Gotcha. And we've been all over the place, haven't we, on this tonight?
Yes, we have. But so
As
Eileen,
soon as we got on the topic of animals, we hadn't gotten off of it. So,
who doesn't like animals? So
I love animals. I just don't like spiders. Or,
We never said it would all be a paranormal conversation.
right?
yeah. We didn't even have a topic when we were starting off.
Really.
Just an hour before the show, I asked everybody, okay, what do you guys want to start off with? And Adrienne just come up with something random. Okay, we'll start with that.
Will you put up there what Jill just said?
Yes.
I'm trying to read it here. Although live real ones are kind of cool. When I was little, I used to see all kinds, like everything from bugs, snakes. No one else could see them but me. Okay, Jill, so looking back, did you see that as maybe a warning? Did you see it as they were coming to you for help? Or did you see it as like they were trying to scare you? Next time she comes with a paranormal spider.
Just
I don't know. To me, spiders aren't associated with spooky. I guess because I grew up with a vet. I don't know. I gave mouth to mouth to a damn iguana. So,
but see, I love iguanas.
yeah, mine got smashed in the window. Like the window fell down on him while he was laying there. So,
Oh man.
I had to revive him. It didn't work, but see him crawling in on people. Okay, Jill, when that happened, did you ever notice something happen to those people, or did you notice, was there a pattern of any kind? That's actually kind of interesting.
And I would like to say something. No, my house isn't normally like, if you see anything in the background, normally like filthy or anything, but we are renovating this house because the people who don't know, my father-in-law passed away a few months back and we're renovating his house and it's full of stuff. So we don't know where everything is. So it's not like we just leave chocolate or whatever laying around.
No, you've been working hard on that for a while.
Right now, I am checking up on schedules, checking to see if there's anybody immediately behind us.
Devil's Toy Box. Brad, I honestly don't know what that is. Please explain that for me.
So obviously we've never used it if we don't know what it is.
Jill, do you think maybe the ones that were attracted to certain people? Okay, I have two scenarios, and you'd be the only one that really knows, but the two scenarios I can think of is people that see things like that. Either one, they're schizophrenic, or two, it's a sign that person's bad or that person's about to die or something is happening to that person. Cats are great. One time in the corner of the room, I looked and saw what looked like two snakes.
Joshua, I don't do snakes either. This weekend I was over here and I was on the phone with my cousin, who I am the only female. They're all men. And a snake crossed my path and I freaked out. And of course, my cousin was like, oh, well, just make sure your doggy door's closed and all this, because they could be all up in your bed. He's always liked to tease me. I don't do snakes either. And it took me forever to be able to walk back in this house.
Well, where you live, Ilene, they come up your toilet.
Shut up.
Sit on the toilet and one bites you in the ass.
Why do you think I look before I sit, okay?
But they come up and bite while you're sitting. They're not going to just go, hi, I'm here. No, they're going to hide until you sit.
Why do you think I like possums? Why do you think I like?
Just be glad we don't have any anacondas in our area.
I'm moving to Alaska. They have no snakes.
Alaska doesn't have anything.
Dang, Jill, I wish you'd have, I don't know, I know it was scary for you, but maybe you could have, if you'd have kept going, you'd have seen a pattern or known what it's warning you of. People screaming. Jeez, I really think that was a sign. I don't know what of, but it was telling you something. Are you, at this point in life, are you an empath, psychic medium, anything like that?
While we're waiting on that answer, Ilene, we have a guest for next week, don't we?
I think it's next week that Dan is from Old Park Hotel is going to be on. I think that's next week.
Okay.
I love Dan.
I don't know if Connie's going to be with them, but I know Dan's going to be on.
She better be.
That's Dan Lefare.
I'm not butchering it and make him mad at me when I see him in the next couple of weeks.
Jill, if you ever need help with that, look me up. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh man, can you believe that we've gone almost 2 hours already on this show?
No, I really didn't realize that.
This show has just flown for me.
More like a portal. Okay, it's more like a portal box or something with the mirrors. I don't use that. I honestly don't know what that is. You're welcome.
How much
to message me. I'm willing to try it. Let's do it.
How much do they run?
His sister's birthday tonight. They're having cake.
He'll be back, Jill. If he can be back in 9 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we can go over. I was checking the schedules and we're clear. I know on Skeleton Key they have a show that starts an hour after us. I just noticed it on this latest schedule.
Joshua, thank you. We love having you on. You're one of our biggest supporters. We love you.
Yes. Been one of our biggest supporters from day one.
Have. Yes.
Well, actually, no. Before day one, back at the old network.
I don't remember him on the old network. I do remember him being on every show I've ever been on.
Yeah, I think he was with us back on the old network too.
Josh, were you? I
Yeah.
posted a few comments about the Devil's Toilet. Brad, where did you post them? I'd love to see them. I'm always open to learn.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, but he said something about he posted him.
Do you have like video of you using it or anything so we can kind of see it in action?
Bring him to me. Oh, Joshua, you were? I'm sorry. I'll be nice now.
Look, she doesn't remember what she did 5 minutes ago, let alone anything else.
Yeah, so we're going to go with that, okay? I have Alzheimer's, so anything
I'm about to say, that old age catches up with her really
There you go.
quickly.
You can't hold anything I say. I'm not responsible for it. I have Alzheimer's. We're going to go with that, okay?
Okay, yeah, we'll stick to that story.
I cannot be held responsible for anything I say.
Yeah, don't look at her eyes as she rolls them.
Don't
I'm
look
just
in
the
my
one with the
eyes.
big halo over my head. I don't know what y'all talking about.
Don't look in my
You
eyes.
actually do look like you have a halo over your
I
head.
know, right?
You know, some things might happen. Things never.
Look, the bed I'm sitting on used to be a water bed, okay? If that tells you.
We don't want to know. Mm-mm. I'm old enough to know waterbeds. Mm-mm. We don't want to hear that story.
Wasn't my water bed.
That's even worse.
I used to have a water bed until it sprung a leak on me in the middle of the night.
I love waterbeds. Brad, no, I have not used one, but I'm absolutely open to trying it. Let's do it. Seeing people's
That's right. I forgot. If you didn't know this, Nick's back.
If you guys,
If you didn't know this, Brad actually builds equipment.
Jill. Oh, really? That's awesome.
Brad, you'll need. Oh, go ahead.
Damn, Nick, look at
Yeah,
you.
I know. I'm fixing that right now.
No, I like that.
All right, like this.
That's just awesome.
Brad, I need to get you in
Whoa.
touch with my 14-year-old. He's actually just trying to figure out how to make music, or he started making music boxes by just taking bits and pieces of stuff around the house and building them for me in the paranormal. Of course, he built other people one, but never built me one yet. So he loves to mess around with electronics and rebuild stuff. So definitely get with me and I'll get you in touch with him.
Okay, Jill. Seeing people's halos like seeing aura. Okay, let's dispel this theory real quick. Can you really see aura or energy in a picture? Or
See, I thought you were supposed to go with, I thought you were supposed to tell her that I didn't have a halo.
Well, we know you don't. We're not,
No, she has a halo. She's just got two little horns holding it up.
no.
Exactly.
Jill's done. Took that halo and said, "You're done."
The devil was an angel once too.
That
That's
is
like
true.
gone.
That is true.
Well, looking at okay, yeah, and I agree with that, Jill. A lot of people say, "Yeah, I can see it in a picture." I can't. And a lot of people say they can't. I can't either. I can see it living. I cannot see it on video, on a picture, anything like that. Now I can see Nick's aura right now, and it ain't good.
But you gotta
Like I
admit,
can
that
see
was
through his
cool as
face.
hell.
It looked like
What I see there, Nick's gonna die in the next, I don't know, 5 minutes.
no, you're gonna feel really bad if he drops dead in 4 minutes.
Bad Halo, thanks for noticing.
All right. Be right back.
But you got to admit, the look on Nick's face right now, the way that he's got it with the shadow and everything, it looks cool.
It
It looks
really
like you can
does.
almost see through his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I actually like it too. It looks really cool.
It does.
No one, no one's
It
on
sort
one
of
day know
reminds
what
me
Nick
of a
looks
poster
like.
board for a movie.
It's what, Jeremy?
It reminds me of a poster board for a movie.
Damn the opera.
Yeah?
No, I'm just a regular horror movie where it's got just the killer's face is kind of peering out from the blackness.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually picturing like a reddish tint on the face instead of black. You got the black backdrop, and then the face is coming out, and what you see of the face is red.
Oh, it's like a
That's what I am seeing with you.
it's like a dark red color. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got the
Yeah,
Phantom
it's
of the
beautiful.
Opera. We got the Phantom of the Opera over there, and we've got the Pirate of Indiana.
You know, it's funny you would say that. So Wednesday, I went shopping for my dad, and when I went, he was being taken to a doctor's appointment with the in-house home nurse.
Oh God.
So and I had just gotten back to his house, and I was putting away the groceries, and the nurse brought Dad back home, and she looked at me and said, "Well, I didn't know I was going to meet Jack Sparrow today." I just started laughing. She's like, I'm sorry. I just had to say that. No, trust me, I get that all the time. But yeah.
We just need to get you a hat.
Huh?
We need to get you a hat.
I actually have a hat. Not a pirate hat, but I do have a hat.
Well, that's what I mean, silly.
Hold on. Let me get the hat that I do have.
Actually, I was about to. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Where is it? Ah, damn it. This must be a very important hat he's got. I was actually going to show Jeremy this. Check this out. Hang on one sec. Is this what he was looking for?
Oh,
Jeremy.
God.
Very close. Yeah, very close to it. Yeah, the color very close to that. Only that the entire background is black and only your face is red. So here is the hat
Oh, wow.
that I've got.
Pirates can be supernatural talk like phantom ships at sea. Red rum.
There you go.
Now, y'all all do believe I'm the innocent one out of this whole crew, right? I'm the sweet and innocent one.
Maybe.
What?
Just say yes, Adrienne.
No.
I said it, so you know you trust me. Just say yes.
I would if I didn't hear what you said. Get parrot stuff.
The angel here.
See?
Rico Suave.
Love it.
Rico Suave.
That's
yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you're too young to know.
I was gonna say, yeah, you're like 10, so we would have really lost him when we were talking about New Kids on the Block, Kirk Cameron. He's still going, wait, who's New Kids on the Block?
Live the hats.
Michael Landon?
Oh, love the hats. Love.
Yeah,
She said,
we would have really lost Nick during that conversation. He'd be like, huh?
What
Yeah,
hat?
I'm not sure what you're talking about already.
What hat we got going here?
Oh, she missed it. I called him the Pirate of Indiana.
We had to walk away.
Well, I have a wall full here. None of them I might actually really put on because they're all like New Jersey Devils.
Yeah, we won't put anything New Jersey on.
I know who New Kids on the Block is, Jill. I just don't know too much about them.
Well, now Adrienne's got her own.
No, it's more like the
Okay,
it's more like
Eileen's
the one.
gonna go get a hat. Okay, welcome to the hat show, people.
Hold on, hold
Don't get
on.
my hat. No, it's more
I
like the
don't
one from
have one,
Star
but I
Wars.
can steal one.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have one here, but I can
I'll
steal
be right
one.
back. I'll get one.
You know, actually, I'm going to regret this. I know this, but actually, this hat goes with the eye patch.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
How's that?
Right. Hey, that works. You know, I'm gonna tell you guys this. I get so many comments, so many messages about me and the eye patch.
I bet.
Yeah. And everybody knows why I wear this eye patch. I don't like wearing the eye patch, but I have no choice. And everybody is like, dude, you have got to keep the eye patch. I'm like, no, I don't want to keep the eye patch. Keep the eye patch. Really?
Okay.
Cosplay time.
Joshua, I got to know who this is because
Yeah.
I may know the name, but
There is a team in New Jersey that is in the Thames family. They are the New Jersey Ghost Detectives.
I don't guess I know them.
Yeah.
I'll have to get to know them.
All right, guys, it's been 2 hours. Love y'all. I've got to start working on clearing out the house. That's actually why I'm here overnight. So, yeah, my day's off. I sleep here so I can have all night and all day working on it.
Look, here we go. 2 Jeremys.
So, last time, I'm going to tell y'all, love y'all.
Have a good night, Eileen.
Good night. Good night, Eileen.
Thanks, everyone, for watching.
Yeah, so here's the before and after. Let's do it this way. Here's the before and after. No, Nick. Put that
Oh,
back.
wait. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So there's the before picture, and here's the after. That's me before my accident, and this is me now after the accident.
That looks like caveman, and that looks good. I'm going to tell you.
No, what I was doing, the reason why I turned it off was I wanted to make this a reality. Here it is, the red and the black. Remember?
That is so much closer to what I was envisioning. Okay,
it might be as close.
Adrienne, what I was saying is that when Nick came on with that kind of filter, automatically I was seeing a movie poster for a horror movie where you got the black backdrop, and then all of a sudden you just have the evil person's face is peering out of the darkness, but it's got a red tint to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that right there is about as close as he's going to be able to get to that.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's pretty good, Nick.
I just went on Google search. I went on Google search and just typed in like black and red background, and I just found this one image that was just, it had red in the center and the rest of it was just black. So I thought that was perfect.
You pretty much nailed it. That's about as close as you're going to be able to get to it without actually taking out the rest of you, your hair, your shirt.
Let me see if I can do that.
Brad, no.
Be Julia like that.
Hey, that's an idea, Brad.
No. Hell no.
But Dazzle, why
Where's
not?
my green screen? Jill, I have my green screen right here. It's right behind me.
Adrienne, think about it. Look at how popular. I can't even speak right now. Look at how popular this eye patch has gotten. If we start putting crap on it now, how much more popular is it going to get?
Exactly.
Making it even harder for me to get rid of it.
You can only do it once. Let's do it.
No.
It's like what do they call that? I don't know exactly what it's called, but you know, bedazzle all kinds of crap. I won't get into that, but
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I know exactly what it's called, and I ain't saying it.
well, I'm gonna say it.
It's just a red face. Hey, I got it, Jeremy.
Oh.
It's just a red face.
Oh,
Floating
shit.
head.
Floating
Wow.
head. Totally paranormal.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's actually somebody I saw from a show. I wish they could, whoever it was, could say this, but there was one person who saw something creepy on a show like this a while back, and she's like,
Pay no attention to the stuff behind the curtain behind Adrienne.
But no, I remember there was this one comment I remember seeing from the show a while back. You know, someone doing creepy on it, like something creepy like this on a show, and the reaction, the comment I remember seeing, and I wish I got the same comment, was, "I just don't know what that is. I just hate it."
You look animated.
I really do.
Yeah. You
This
look
is the
animated. That is cool.
I actually like that. That's
Hey, what's up, little fella?
awesome. Hey,
That's a
my
monster.
9-year-old too. Everyone can show their pets again, so we can all say.
I don't have any pets.
My cat, I think, already left the closet, so
Look at those fangs.
I can't get her.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's like a vampire cat.
He really
It is. It is.
Look at that.
When I got to the house, they were telling me about that cat. It was outside, so I hadn't seen it. And they were telling me about that cat and its fangs, and I was having a hard time believing it. And then when she finally coasted into the house, she pulled up the lip to let me see it. I'm like, holy cow, you guys were not exaggerating at all.
Yeah. This is
Oh my god, the red blue can't talk.
His name is Pandora, right?
Yeah.
You're shedding, baby. Hugh.
His name is Pandora, right?
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking Pandora.
That might be Holly's cat. Her and I got a black cat at the same time. We were both trying to tame it at the same time.
That could be it. Oh, she had a hell of a time getting that cat to accept her too.
Yeah. Now this one lay down in front of the couch on me and just look at me till I rub its belly.
Yeah.
And then he wouldn't eat for the last 2 days because I got him the wrong kind of cat food. Who knew a stray had a type? But he does.
Well, hey, we all eventually get our type at some point.
This little sucker's really spoiled. And we don't keep him in the house very long.
I like how everyone's asking about. Okay, so Jill, I said this earlier, but my closet has become my secondary sleep. That's my cat's sleeping quarter. She likes sleeping in my closet a lot.
You must have something in there that is totally comfortable with.
It's she likes to sleep on the top shelf, and there's all these sweaters on her. So she likes this, but she's also there again because she was hiding from my sister's dog. She doesn't like the dog.
Gets on the top shelf.
The top shelf, like
Up high, away from animals.
Yep.
Yep. I can have her.
No, Brad, please, no.
Wait, what did she say? I get my kid this weekend and have her make a special eye patch. Lots
Brad,
of
please do. I will send it to him.
Well, the thing is, I'm going to be meeting up with Brad here in the next couple of weeks.
There you go. Brad, do it.
Yeah.
Jill asked, what color is he in?
Jeez. Damn it, Eileen. I'm going to have to talk to her later. She sent me a damn picture of cockroaches. Ah! I'm deleting that right now.
Oh, speaking of which, Brad, all those pictures that you were doing last week, did you ever do one with a cockroach behind you?
Oh no. Yeah, he did. Remember? He did a picture. Yeah, he did.
He sent us a whole bunch of pictures.
Yeah, yeah. I think I still have that picture.
The one that he really did good on was the one with Jason in the background. because remember, I was having that vision because of the way that he peered out of the darkness behind Rosie. I was like, oh man, that's perfect. We need to get a screenshot of that and put that on your picture. And sure enough, Brad went right to it.
I'm actually going right now to Brad's chat box so I can find that picture. Because I showed it to you. I showed it to you at one point, Jeremy.
You probably did. Nick, do you have any idea how busy I've been this week?
Yeah, I know you've been busy. Yeah. Well, no, I showed it to you when we did the live panel Paranormal Investigation on Saturday.
Hi, Cody. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, good to see you, Cody.
Yeah, a member of Chaps.
Wasn't me this time.
What, wasn't you that time?
Jill said, Adrienne, what was your favorite animal or pet you've had?
Oh, man. She's going to have to really think about that one.
It has to be either the skunk or...
Oh, my God. Adrienne. Oh.
You like that up close? Isn't it cute?
No.
It's either the skunk or the raccoon, but the tiger I knew would never be my pet. So I got to keep it as long as it wasn't rough, which was just a few weeks. Because they get big and they get very rough playing.
Was it
skunk? Yes,
you know,
actually it was. It was. My dad
this show, I didn't know such a thing was even possible.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot like the ferrets. They take their stink glands out before they'll put them in a pet shop. Same thing.
Yep.
Hi, Cap.
Huh? Picture Brad sent me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one about the cockroach.
Oh. Okay, yeah. All right. So I got it right here. So for those of you that have not seen it, this was what Brad sent me on Saturday.
Ferrets would be awesome to have. Ferrets would be.
You guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
No.
You can't see it, Adrienne?
All I see is you.
Yeah, there's a cockroach right here.
Okay, it's just tiny. Okay. It looks like you were nice and friendly with it.
No, I wasn't. Oh, wait. I've seen the skunk ape on Fort Highland Trail in Crystal
Really? That's
so,
awesome, Joshua.
So for those of you who don't know, Mr. Brad here, he's got this group on Facebook called Cracked Skull Paranormal. He makes equipment.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so go check him out. I'm actually going to be meeting up with him in the next couple of weeks to get a piece of equipment from him before I head out to Salamanca.
Does he have a website or anything?
Brad, can you answer that? I don't know if he does have a website or not, but I do know he has that Facebook page.
If not, I'd like to see, what you make and what you do.
Yeah. The one that he's working on right now looks really cool. It's got temperature sensors on the outside. It's like REM pod, but the way that this REM pod is going to work is that if something touches it on one side, it'll only light up on that side.
Okay.
It looks pretty cool.
Haunted doll to show us? Jeremy, she's asking if you got a haunted doll to show.
Oh, geez. And we already know who that is.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I don't know what this means, but Josh, have fun in South America.
Who's going to South America?
I don't know. I didn't see anything about anybody going down to South America at all.
I would love to go back, but I don't know it right now.
I've never been to South America. I know people.
Okay, Jill. Here's Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, keep in mind, it's not a haunted doll. You know,
But it
it's
does
not
have
a haunted doll. It's just creepy looking. I may call it a paranormal doll because it does not look normal.
not at all. Its history is not normal.
Oh,
No, it is not.
Brad said he's still working on the website.
Okay. Well, when you do, send it to me, please. I'd love to check out what you got.
Josh, okay, now I understood what he meant by that because he was saying at one point, because Jeremy, when he walked off, Josh said, have fun in South America. I thought he meant that I think there's a town in South America called Salamanca. No, it's not the one in South America. It's Salamanca, Salamanca, New York.
No, I'm going to Salamanca, New York.
Yeah, he's coming out with me. We're going to Wildwood Sanitarium.
Okay, green for yes and red for no. Okay. Marry it like that one girl did. You know what? I am seeing.
No, Jill, I can pretty much guarantee you that that will not happen.
I have seen so much, and the one I saw the other day, all I did was just look at part of it, shut it off, because she was marrying the pirate that Johnny Depp played.
I saw that one. She was marrying a cardboard cutout.
Yes, had a ring. Had I cannot believe somebody thought that this was okay, and had it filmed, and really thought that they were doing something okay. Like the world didn't think you've gone crazy. I don't know.
Crazy is a nice word.
Yes, there was one that married his zombie doll. Yes, I did see that one too, Jill. I did.
Okay, I haven't seen that one.
I turned that shit off as fast as I could too, because this thing was like, it had blood here, its face was down here, and like she was kissing it.
Oh my God!
Holding its hand, watching TV, talking about how it was so good to her. The hell? What are you?
Of course,
on?
It's good to her. It ain't doing shit.
What are you on? And do you really need to see a psychiatrist? And please do.
The one that really got me was the woman that was marrying a ghost, a spirit. I think.
I know that story. Yep.
She was marrying the ghost, and then later on said she was divorcing the ghost because she caught the ghost cheating on her.
Jill,
explain
no.
that one to me.
I'm not going to say it's a possession because I listened to the story. It's more of what I got out of it.
Josh.
Nobody else will love me.
I remember seeing that one too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brad. Only has eyes for Samara.
I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't.
Someday I would like to get married, but to an actual living human being.
Yeah. Tell me. No, never mind. Don't tell me. I don't want to know the answer to this, but how in the living hell are they going to consummate that marriage?
Oh, Samara has eyes for Nick.
I mean,
yeah. Yeah, because you got to remember it. You don't. What? Damn it! The one you don't pursue Samara. Samara pursues you.
I got to get out of here then.
Yeah. Get that phone call. 7 days.
7 days so I get married to her.
Right, Jill? I don't either.
Yeah, we'll call it that. 7 days till you get married.
Okay. So I get it. There's transsexuals, there's pansexuals, there's whatever. I understand that they're humans. I get it. What the hell are you calling things that are inanimate? I mean, where do you draw the line on this shit? I'm too old for this. Where do you draw the line?
You know, Jill, I have his phone number, so I can't do that.
I was gonna say he does have my phone number.
I'm going to wait until Nick says at some point that he's going to watch The Ring, and then I'm going to wait about 4 hours. I'm going to give him 4 hours to watch this movie, and then I'm going to call him, and when he answers, 7 days.
You know what? I should do like a live video of like actually because you know that wait, what did Jill just say? Nick changed.
Jill,
Nick changes his number suddenly.
That won't matter. I can still call him on Messenger.
That's true.
You can't change your number for Messenger.
I was gonna say I should do like a live video, like where I'm actually watching the video because you can actually watch the video itself on YouTube, not the movie, the video that's shown in the film. So
Joshua, seriously?
I've seen that. Oh, yes. That's. Oh my God!
We just brought something up. I remember watching a show. I forget the name of the show, but it's these weirdest things where this woman actually got turned on by roller coasters.
Roller coasters? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe she
I forgot all about that until Joshua just said that.
Okay, so maybe she got turned on by adrenaline. I could even partially comprehend that. A car?
Well, you want to know?
Hell?
Well, if that's not enough, Adrienne, I heard this actually. Jeremy, I heard this story from the 3 J's I told you about, Jay, Jason, and Joe. There was a recent article that they read about a man who has an actual attraction to tractors. And they said they found he actually said that he had, I don't know, he did probably like 500 tractors around the countryside in the UK. He actually
that goes along with the Jenny Chesney song. She think my tractor is sexy.
Okay, I love that song. I get it. I love that song. The tractor's sexy because he's driving it and he's making a living. I get it. I love that song. Okay, when did we start falling in love with inanimate objects? At what point was this okay? Where do we draw the line between humans, bestiality, and inanimate objects?
Because the inanimate object is not going to cheat on you.
That's true.
This world is not. I'm too old for this shit.
You know,
it's not. Admit it is not the same world we grew up in.
No,
it's not. It's not.
Yeah. But you know what? Have at it. Go for it.
I mean, there's like when these guys brought up about this whole thing. I mean, one of the guys actually works for like a repair shop, like up in Wisconsin, and he deals with a lot of tractors and stuff. And he's like, next time he sees someone who brings a tractor up, he's just gonna kind of laugh, like, "Oh, why did the part fail? How did the part broke? What do you need the old part for?"
Okay, number one, I have no problem with somebody with inanimate objects. I don't care. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. You do your own shit. Whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With animals, I have an issue.
Yeah, me too.
Where is this line drawn anymore? Where?
Did your people get buried with their car? What?
I'd never heard that before.
Okay.
Now, I will say this. I have heard, Nick, you might know this better than I do, but I think it's ancient Egypt where the pharaohs or people in power back then, when they die and get buried, they would actually have their animals euthanized so that their animals can be buried with them.
I can even understand that.
Yeah, I've heard of something.
I got understanding for a whole lot of stuff. But I can see both sides of a lot of things. There's some things I'm just not. I refuse to. I'm not going to. And no.
Yeah, Jeremy, to answer that. I mean, yeah, I've heard of stuff like that. It's not only just like in Egyptian culture. It's like that for a few other cultures. So it's similar, but it kind of remains the same in a way.
Thank you, Brad. Yeah. I'm going to check out your stuff. Kill someone who hurts you. Yes, exactly. Children and animals don't have a say. What?
Yep.
They didn't ask you to do that. No. You want to screw your car? You want to marry? Have fun. You want to screw your vacuum cleaner? Great. You're not hurting anything. When you go to living things, yeah,
That's a different story.
It's funny you mention that because I recently just got done watching the entire Scary Movie film series, the Scary Movie parodies, and one of the main characters in the first movie did just that with a vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
They actually took that type of scenario and threw it into the movie.
Well, Brad just sent me an image and it says attachment 1 on it. I'm not opening it because I don't know if it's a cockroach or if it's something involving tractors or cars or something.
Just open it. You got to at some point. Your curiosity will get the best of you.
Yep.
That's,
Yep.
oh my God, what the hell is that? And it's not a cockroach.
Well, good. That's a good thing, right?
What in the hell is
yeah,
this?
but his reaction is saying something different.
Yeah, and I'm not so scared this time. I got nothing. I don't know if this is a cake or what, but it's literally like a dog. Oh yeah, here he just sent it. Sent a picture of the new paint job on the wolfskin rem. Oh, the rem pop. Okay.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
Pascal sucks in my car. I don't have a driver's license. It's illegal.
Now, a disclaimer for just in case, we are not bashing anybody who's a transsexual or anything like that.
That's human. I have no issue with human. I have issue with animal.
Yes. And it is illegal too.
In some states, hell, where do we draw the line anymore? I think some states have dropped that shit.
Yeah.
You know what you want.
Well, the guy, like I said before about this guy who got involved with tractors, they supposedly said he got banned from the countryside from doing it.
Oh my God.
What the hell is this? I think
Brad, is that the one that you just painted the other day?
Wow.
I remember Brad showing pictures where he did a before and after shots of him painting this skull. And I wonder if that's what he's talking about.
That might be. Okay. At my age, you're going to find out there's not much I haven't done in my life. I have nothing to hide. I don't give a shit. I'll tell you. But some of this stuff going on, are you kidding me? No. I don't think there's ever a point in life that you marry an inanimate object and think, hey, this is cool. What?
Yeah, that
an angel. But damn.
I do look at that and I'm thinking, I'll be the first one to say that ain't right.
It's not right. I mean, it's
I don't
funny
care
to
who
joke.
wants to be male, female. I don't care what they want to change to. And I don't care who they want to have sex with. It's human. That's all I care.
Yeah.
We start going to animals and inanimate objects. What the hell? This is not my world anymore.
That's not mine either.
The animals, I mean, that's hurting the animals practically.
I hope the hell one of these times those animals hurt. How many women have died with what do they call that? The donkey show in Mexico?
Oh, God. I don't even know.
What the hell you think you're doing?
I don't think I even want to know what that is.
Oh,
yeah.
They get a lot of money for one night, is what happens. They end up dead.
Oh, my God.
They don't even have time to spend it. They're dead.
You got a Twitch comment here.
Yeah, we do. We are actually a paranormal show. We're called Supernatural Talk, and we talk about anything and everything.
I'm Adrienne. That's Jeremy. That's Nick.
Yeah, Nick is the animated.
Yeah.
I just posted a
paranormal
picture of it.
investigators. We're psychic mediums, empaths. That's who we are.
Yeah. And you just happen to catch us talking about something that's not exactly paranormal.
Oh, Melissa says you're looking handsome as usual.
No, thank you.
I agree, Melissa. He is. Because an alien, he's like, you're right. Like a horse using it for yeah. I'm not understand. I don't even try to understand that. It keeps people out of the gene pool.
Yeah,
Like that is one good thing about it.
Even things of the bum and whatnot.
That still keeps people out
Yeah,
of the
we
gene
did do
pool.
a thing with the hats, all four of us. We do have a fourth, whoever Wooflower is, we do have a fourth host for the show, but she had to step out. But all four of us got hats. I don't even know why I'm wearing this hat
I
anymore.
was going to say, I'm surprised you still had that.
Well, I never really. I put it on and then I forget about it. You know, it's like that guy that's going around the house looking for his glasses, only to find that it's on his head.
I walk around looking for my phone while I'm on it because I want to text while I'm on a call.
No, Brad, I don't like cockroaches. I hate them.
Okay, that is pretty bad, Adrienne. Well, Adrienne, you are right at the perfect spot where you're sitting right now, and you got that cloud there in the background, right above your head.
See, I'm an angel.
And Wooflower likes sunflowers.
Yeah, we do talk about a lot of paranormal stuff, but sometimes, you know, with this show, sometimes we do like to cut loose and just shoot the shit with each other.
Yeah. No, Jay, don't even bring that up.
Yeah.
Don't.
Okay, I don't know how well you could see it right now. I like sunflowers real well.
Yeah.
That's I grew up in Kansas. That's the state flower.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the state flower, Kansas.
Yep.
And Kansas is one of our favorite states too, for specific reasons.
Oh, it's awesome. Kansas is awesome. And and before anyone says it, no, it's not because of cockroaches or anything like that. Before it was just about tornadoes that I love, but now there's a few other things I love about Kansas.
Yeah, for me, it's all about that temple.
If anybody knows what that is, go ahead and type it in there. I don't think anybody will.
I know.
Let's talk about Iraq.
Because I remember you sending me the picture right after you got it.
No.
Let's talk about arachnophobia and it movies and the.
Yeah.
I was in the graveyard last night. My walkie-talkies went off onto a guy's. Ooh.
Guys.
That sounds fun.
You have one eye.
Pascal, actually, I do have the other eye, and I can see just fine out of it. But because of an accident that I had back in December, I've got double vision really bad. So I put the patch over this eye so I can be able to keep my balance.
Thank you, Jill.
And I do use the eye for investigation sometimes as an experiment, because with me wearing this eye patch all day long, it just opens everything up. Mm-hmm. So at night when I shut all the lights off in the house, and now it's like everything is pitch black, I can move the eye patch over to the other eye and I can see everything clear.
And you can see in tombs in the dark.
Yeah. It's pretty wild. I did that. I discovered that by accident just when I was around the house, and I decided to try to test it out on an investigation, and I did it at the Crown Point Jail, which to me is like home. And I know that place like the back of my hand, and I felt safe doing it there. That was the first place I went to after I investigated after the accident, and I chose it specifically for that because I felt safe there.
That was cool.
And I did the eye experiment there, and oh my.
Yeah.
I had Clarissa with me on the first on the first test, and where we were sitting at, we had a brick wall behind us, and when you go in there, you cannot see the brick wall, even though it's right next to you. But when I switched the eye patch over to the other eye, I could see every individual brick.
Jill, have you ever tried like the Estes method? Have you ever done that? That's like one of my favorite things to do.
Police dog bit my right side of my face. My eye was hanging. Oh, jeez. My eye was hanging out and my face was flipped over. I got the best surgery ever by a Korean surgeon.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
I'm actually going. My next surgery is actually going to be another reconstruction surgery for my face. So and it's not going to be for a few months yet because of scheduling. But we're going to completely reshape this side of my face to make it symmetrical with this side.
yes, Jill, it is. It's where you take usually gaming headphones and put them on, and they're hooked to an S box or any kind of just white noise. I like just white noise. I don't like it scanning. I want it just white noise.
Oh, wow.
And then you put the headphones on, and somebody walks way away and asks questions, and whatever you hear come through there, you just say it, and it's recorded. So, you know, you kind of, you don't know what somebody said, so whatever you're answering, it either makes sense or it doesn't.
And what's really interesting is when you're doing a double blind this method. That was really, really interesting.
They give you a tetanus shot? Oh gosh, Melissa, damn.
So I got one and went into seizures. Jeez.
You've been through some shit.
Yeah. You all tried that method?
Yes, I
Brad,
have.
if you're still on, I just saw your picture. That looks really cool.
Oh, the same picture. It might be the same one that he sent me.
The wolf head?
Yeah, right? That's awesome.
That looks really, really cool.
I actually thought it was like a cake at first on a plate because that's how it looked at first.
You know what? Some of these cakes that they come out with now, they look so realistic.
Right?
Because I remember seeing this collage of videos where it looks like a little baby bulldog, and then all of a sudden somebody's getting ready to cut it. I'm like, what? And then all of a sudden it's a cake. You have got to be kidding. They make these things look so real.
I know of one video, and I'm not trying to sound graphic or anything. This was like many years ago. There was a picture of what looks like a living sleeping baby, and there's a knife, and it's coming to the, and people are freaking out because like, oh my god, they're about to cut this baby's head, and they cut it through, man. And it's revealed to be nothing more than a cake. So, but it freaked. I saw it on some show, and everybody was like screaming because they thought, you know, he was about to cut the top of the head off of this baby when it was actually just a cake.
Just a heads up. Joshua is now in Facebook jail.
I just brought that up. I saw that.
Aww.
Yeah. He had made a comment. I did not see it here unless it took it away right away. That he said that if anybody hurts animals or kids, he would kill them, which is a natural response of anybody.
Yeah.
And now he's
that word, yeah. I said the words "kick somebody's," you know what, and I got banned.
Yeah.
Well, he's now in Facebook jail for 6 days, so we're not going to be able to see him for a week now.
Brad, that is an awesome cake.
I want to get a full dead body cake made for Halloween. That's a cool idea. The only problem is, I mean, can you imagine how expensive those are to get those made?
Yeah, that's a big cake.
That is a big one. I mean,
really,
you're talking.
I got a daughter that does that.
You what?
Yeah.
I got a daughter that decorates cakes.
Well, she might be able to help with Melissa then.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Oh no, yeah, I just got out of Facebook too recently. It sucked for so long.
It's ridiculous anymore.
You know, I am surprised I haven't gotten in Facebook jail yet. It hasn't happened to me.
You know what? I have commented multiple times on people's posts when they're complaining about Facebook haven't done this, haven't done that. I have commented multiple times these specific words: Facebook is stupid, and its workers are idiots.
Yeah, they are.
I don't get flagged once.
Hey,
Hi, Joe.
Joe.
I have not gotten flagged.
Yeah, I haven't
You know
gotten
what has happened? I get invited into their secret group.
Oh, really?
Here I am bad mouthing them.
I was just using movie quotes. And that's why pirates used to wear eye patches, so when it gets dark, they can move it over and have perfect night vision.
Why not?
Exactly.
Yep.
That was the reason they started wearing eye patches.
No, don't forget. Yeah, okay, that's not a
You mean
no
it's
what.
not a cake?
It's not a cake. That's the REM pod. I was just saying. I thought it was a cake.
Okay. Okay.
Gil, I do that all the time too.
Thanks, Melissa.
All right, guys. I got to get off here. I got to be at work in the morning. So, yeah, we've been on. Damn.
Almost 3
hours.
hours, and we really do need to get off because according to the schedule, there is a show coming on in 20 minutes on Skeleton Key. So we'll have to get off. But don't forget, Nick and I will be back tomorrow night, same time, same channel. Most of the same channel. 13th Dimension won't be on Skeleton Key or the Temple of Phoenix because we have all of the Things Network and 13th Dimension channels. So stay tuned for that tomorrow night at the same time. And we will be interviewing Natalie Mosley and talking about tarot readings and horses and all kinds of fun stuff. So that's going to be a good show.
Melissa, it's going to be 7 o'clock CST and 8 p.m. EST because she's in Canada.
Okay.
Okay. And then Adrienne also has her own show on Monday nights with Jan, which is now started in 7 Mountain Time.
Yeah, we're going to start 7 Mountain Time because the Rev's going to come on at 6 and we'll go to 8. Our show is pretty much just talking about life, family. It's not so much paranormal. We're both light workers, but we incorporate that, but still it's about life and how we handle it.
And it's a really good show, so you guys are going to enjoy that. And then Nick has his own show on Wednesday nights where he basically gives us all a lecture.
Thank you, Brad. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for joining us. We love y'all.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. And it's been a great night.
Everybody feel free to talk to us anytime you want to. We're not just on a show. We're really here.
All right, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much.
Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.